Hello. So today we are going to be spatchcocking a turkey. We have this honeysuckle white frozen young turkey left over from the holidays. So we are doing a New Year's dinner. So we were going to do it on the 1st, but my superstitious ass looked up and you don't eat nothing with wings, so your luck don't fly away. So here we are. We took out the bag. We're going to go ahead and crack that spine. And I know you want to hear it, so let's see what it do. Okay, we got the back out. Show it in the sink. Ew. Now we're going to go ahead and crack her spine. 1, 2. Cracked her. She wide open now. Okay, now time to season her up. So here we are. I have my butter seasoning that I make. I put Creole, Slap Your Mama, thyme, garlic powder, garlic salt, salt and pepper, rosemary, and I think that's it. I believe. Oh, and some yes. I put some of that in there, and I'm going to go ahead and lather her with seasoning and then put this inside her skin so she could be nice and moist to get a good juicy turkey that way. Now, this is not how I make my usual turkey. I've never done a spatchcock turkey before, so if I'm doing anything incorrect, I don't mind if you comment. This was my first time. But I usually take my turkey full size. I insert oranges, apples, onions, and garlic in the middle inside her. And then I dry her off, lather her in mustard, I put the butter inside her and then lather her in mustard to get a nice good crisp. If you've seen any of my videos before where I do my Thanksgiving meals, then you can see that's how I do it. But I wanted to go ahead and try this spatchcock turkey and see if it was really what it was. So here I am just drying her off, getting her damp because I started putting the butter in and she was all wet and wasn't holding anything. So I had to go back and dry her up, get her nice and dry so the butter can stick. I turned her around and laid her on her stomach so we can put the seasonings. And again, I use the same seasonings as I do my butter, thyme, rosemary, garlic salt, garlic powder, salt and pepper, Creole seasoning, and whatever else I just said before that. So I went ahead and put some seasoning on her. There it is right there. I used honestly about 3 cups. I did 1 cup with this side, or maybe a little bit of a half, and then on the front side I used 2 cups of seasoning. Because I do lather the whole thing in season, so again it can get that nice crisp. And I added an extra more because I wasn't putting mustard on her, to get that nice crispy brown look that I love. Which I also do that with my chicken too. If I don't fry it in flour, then I'll lather it in mustard and some sazon. Oh my gosh. Fry it up in the grease. Oh, it tastes so good. So you should try that. But anyways, I went ahead and put all the butter in her and got her nice and prepped, ready to go. And she still wasn't sticking, and I know it's because I didn't let her fully dry out, but I was on a time crunch. I'm not even gonna lie. So it's not that I was half-assing, fast-halfing, half-assing, whatever you say. I just, it was already like 10:30 and I should have did it anyways. So I put all my butter inside her so she can stay nice and moist. And then in between every 30 minutes, I take her out of the oven and I juice her up with the Creole butter. I usually get the Creole butter in the Creole Cajun, and I juice her up every 30 minutes for about 4 to 5 hours. With this Spatchcock turkey, they said it was only going to take 2.5 hours when I was like researching it. So we're going to find out. But honestly, this is like just a big mess to me. Taking the back out and doing all that extra, and I probably won't ever do it again. But it was a nice try for a New Year's dinner to start our new year right. A good dinner for the fam to come over. My mom, Jamelia, and her little family, Cam, and the puppies. So we can just start off the new year right and eat good and, just say our blessings. Thank you, Lord. We're here another year. And hopefully we have good things that come all the way through for us, for you, for everyone out there. So I was trying to get her little legs together and these wings always get me. Like, do we tuck them? Do we clip them? Do we hide them? Do we leave them like that? I don't know. I hate them. But I finally got her little legs right. I kind of feel like she still was bunched up more than a spatchcock turkey usually is. But honestly, if I ever did this again, I would do it in a smoker and try it like that. So I'm still here for it. I'm just won't do it in the oven like that again. I love the way I cook my regular turkeys. And yeah, so here she is all seasoned up with everything that I put. Again, I used about 2 cups of all my seasonings and threw it all on there so she can be nice and crisp. This is a Cajun turkey, so I did put, again, Slap Your Mama, Old Bay, and some Creole seasoning in it to give it that extra kick that I usually don't do. And then I take my injectable butter and I inject her all up so she's nice and plumped and filled with juice and that savory broth. And again, I do this with my regular turkeys every 30 to 45 minutes. So you can get that nice juicy turkey. Once you cut it, you can see all the juices and it's so delicious. I've never had a dry turkey using these injectables and I love them. And you can also make your own injectables with broth, turkey broth, chicken broth, whatever you're doing. And then just add your seasonings and just get one of those syringes and do it yourself. But what I really need to invest in is what is it? A turkey juicer, because I usually have a bigger pan than this that my mom gave me years ago that I use every year for my turkey. If you notice my turkey videos, I use the same pan. That's the one that I always use. I love it. My turkey sits nice in the rack and everything. But I got this flat pan because we were spatchcocking it and she didn't have her back. So I was going to try this one. Well, usually once all the broth starts falling in the tray, I take my syringe that I have like that and I take the juices from the tray and then I juice her up, I lather her up, get her real nice and wet on the outside and put it in the inside. Well, with this tray, because it was so flat and small, I could not put my syringe in it for the life of me and get any broth out. So I had to take a barbecue brush, and me and Jermaine's boyfriend Cam were lathering her up like that. So, I mean, it worked out fine. It's just I need a turkey baser. So, let me put that in my notes for a future. Other than that, she came out beautiful. There she is, fresh in the oven, ready to go. I put a pan underneath just in case any juices fell out. I didn't want them to hit my oven. But she is. And I cooked stuffing, greens, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, and my mom made her turkey gravy. And it was good. I liked it. So, yeah. Happy New Year. Blessings to everyone. And I hope that y'all have prosperity, health, wealth, and a great year. God bless you. Like, subscribe, and follow.